This is the TheoFit Podcast, and I'm your host, Paul Maxwell. If you have failed to hit your fitness goals in the past, this show is for you. You will learn exactly how to change your physique, gain strength, lose fat, create discipline in your life, and feel better by taking care of your body. Stay tuned after the show for how to get free tools to improve your body. 93% of people never hit their fitness goals. That's 93% of people who are full of self-disappointment. That's 93% of people who are confused and frustrated and tired and convinced that nothing is ever going to work. And there's one secret to becoming the 7% for whom their fitness goals do work. Part of the 7% are people who actually achieve the things that they're aiming to do. And it's not hormones. It's not that they have some advanced super testosterone cocktail that they utilize. It's not genetics. It's not that they were born with some extra motivation or muscle. And it's not their personality. It's very simple. This is what they do to get part of that 7% of people who actually hit the goals that they're aiming for. And it's this. They pick a strategy and they stick to it. That's literally what it is. That is the difference between people who achieve their goals and people who don't. Now, there are people who pick a strategy and it's the wrong strategy and they work it over and over and over again and it doesn't produce the results that they want. And then they convince themselves that fitness just doesn't work for them, that they can never get in shape, that they can never hit their goals. So obviously the strategy has to be a good strategy. So depending what your goals are, if it's fat loss, it's lifting weights, eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and being in a 20% calorie deficit. If it's gaining muscle, gaining strength, it's doing the same thing, except you're in a 10% calorie surplus. If you want to figure out how to calculate any of that stuff, how much should I be eating, I'm going to be doing some episodes on that, or you can just check out theo.fit or just Google a calorie calculator or TDEE calculator. And you'll figure out how much you should be eating. But that is the difference between the 93% of people who never hit their goals and the 7% of people who do. They pick a strategy, a working strategy, a winning strategy, which is as simple as I just outlined, and they stick to it. They pick a strategy and they stick to it. No winging it. I'm just going to go to the gym and I'm going to wing it. They don't do that. That's a 93% strategy. You want a 7% strategy? You stick to the routine. You stick to the strategy. You do the full workout, every rep, every day. You stick to your calorie budget. You eat exactly what you're supposed to, every meal, every day. No winging it. No, I'm tired. I'm just not going to do it today. What's one day? What's one day? That's a 93% thing to say. No overcomplicating it. Oh, man, I'm gonna carb cycle for a while. I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna try a couple advanced lifting routines. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. No. Don't get advanced. Don't use an advanced strategy for a beginner goal. Use a simple strategy for a simple goal, because that's what those 7% of people do. They pick a strategy and they stick to it. And if the strategy is too complicated, they're gonna be motivated not to implement it when it gets hard. Dieting is hard enough. Working out is hard enough. Pick a strategy and stick to it. Find your purpose. Pick a diet. Pick a workout program. Pick a goal. Pick a time frame. Okay, what am I going to eat that's going to get me there? What am I going to do? What am I going to lift? What am I going to run that's going to get me there? What exactly am I aiming for? And not what am I aiming for down the road? What am I aiming for in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? And then you pick a time frame. You say, by this date, this is what I'm working towards. Purpose, diet, program, goal, deadline. Pick a strategy and stick to it. When you double down on consistency, you double down on your results. And you can either do that today, or chances are if you don't do it today, you're not going to do it for a while. So the question is, do you want to hit your goal sooner or later? Are you going to pick a diet today and start today? Or are you going to pick a diet and start in a year? And it's going to be harder in a year. Are you going to pick a workout and stick to it today? Or are you going to do that in a year? Because it's going to be harder in a year. Are you going to pick a goal, set a date, give yourself some urgency today? Or are you going to do that in a year? Because it's going to be harder in a year. Everything is going to be harder in a year. Everything is going to be harder tomorrow. Pick a strategy and stick to it today. before you go, please leave a review in Apple Podcasts. It really helps us reach more people with these ideas. We really appreciate it. And check out our website, www.theo.fit. That's theo.fit in your web browser, and you'll get all kinds of downloadable gym routines, diet programs, discipline workbooks, stuff like that to help you get on track with your fitness journey. Just follow the links in the show notes. Get out there, challenge yourself, become a better you.